Welcome everybody back to another location video. A few years ago, some of you might or might not remember, but I did a beach walking challenge video where I walked from Jenny Dixon Beach right to Redhead Beach. It was a very unknown, expected journey full of mystery, of adventure. And so I figured for today, we are going to be doing a part 2 beach walking challenge video from starting right here behind at Heads Beach down all the way to Redheads Beach. Very intrigued to see where the journey is going to be holding us for today. This beach that I am at behind, it goes for 10 to 12 kilometers walking distance in total. So throughout, I'm going to be seeing how I will go. Should be a very interesting challenge to partake. Also exciting news, you might have seen in this video that I am wearing 2 new equipments that I'll be officially wearing for future content such as this. I have got a body and head strap on. So these will be for the GoPro and you will be seeing these throughout today's video alongside other content. Without further ado, let's begin the challenge walking behind this lovely beach.
Granny Pool is a fantastic place to all ages for a swim. The water is nice, shallow and protected from the Blacksmiths Breakwater. This trail begins from the public parking area and brings you out to the end of the breakwater and back again. It also heads to where we'll begin my challenge for today. In 2015, according to New South Wales Government, a $600,000 Australian dollar project to restore the breakwater. Lands Minister Kevin Humphries started this development scheme as quoted an important investment in Lake Macquarie, a popular tourist destination. The project lasted no more than 8 weeks, and the minister added that this program, which includes repairs of the crest of the breakwater and training wall, will complement the recent completed Swansea Channel dredging works.
This here behind me is actually where I filmed for the end of 2023's video at Swansea. So now to be on the other side showing from afar, this looks actually quite nice with the views behind me. And I'm so thrilled to be able to take you on the other side along Blacksmith, Belmont and Redhead today. Now we're going to be doing 4 beaches parts throughout, and I will explain a bit more thoroughly as we continue along. So we're going to now take part on this starting beach walk challenge. Let's do it. The beach walking challenge part 2 video starts now at Heads Beach. Here we go. And we're off. And it is a good start so far. Can't wait to see where today goes. We have got 4 beaches, as I mentioned earlier, along Blacksmiths Breakwater that we'll be walking along. The first one is Heads, next one is Blacksmiths, third one is 9 Mile, and lastly we'll be heading into Redhead Beach. This will take us a good while to walk, so I'm very thrilled to see we are going to be watching throughout. Lots of waves crashing on this first section at Heads. So excited to be here to actually enjoy showing you all this throughout. So far the challenge has been a pretty good one so far.
Swansea Belmont Surf Club Incorporated was formed in 1927 to patrol Blacksmiths Beach, which is located within city of Lake Macquarie, some 20 kilometres south of Newcastle, New South Wales. The club has provided a community service to beachgoers and seafarers for nearly 90 years. Being a community-based volunteer organisation, the club receives strong support from the local residents of Swansea. Blacksmiths and Belmont is required for the training of youth in the area of surfing and life-saving techniques. Boasting a membership of over 660 with approximately 170 members actively involved in life-saving duties, patrolling the beach. It's one of the largest clubs in the Hunter branch of surf life saving. The superintendent will notify with the patrol captain each Sunday. Together they will decide if the surf conditions are suitable to conduct activities. The patrol captain or superintendent may cease activities if conditions become unsafe. Blacksmiths Beach was once also known as Heads Beach. The name might have come from Swansea's head. We remember and respect the ancestors who cared for and nurtured this country. It's in their footsteps that we travel these lands and waters. Lake Macquarie City Council acknowledges the Awabakal people and elders past, present and future.
Just came across this really cool Truril sign. There's a few things that say on the side of it saying, take 3 for the sea. And then the top it says, soothe your mind, breathe, relax, unwind, respect our planet, be the change. I think that's an incredible saying right there. And you can just see it. It says it all there at the top. Quite fantastic.
Established in 1948, it's located in coastal suburbs of the city of Lake Macquarie in New South Wales. Adjacent to the Pacific Ocean, which is 24 kilometres south of Newcastle's central business district between the suburbs of Belmont and Swansea. The first name for Blacksmiths was Kaiba, and plans for a village were drawn up by the Surveyor General's office in 1865, but nothing further was done.
It's time to run down the sand dune. Here we go. That was entertaining.
When the first Swansea Bridge was commenced in 1877, Blacksmiths was known as the depot, but maps still showed this area as Kaiba until 1881. Locals residents tell of the blacksmith's shop that used to be situated on the channel at the point where the original highway turned towards the bridge. They tell of old times referring to the blacksmith when giving directions to the area of the present blacksmith.
Hello everyone, this is a bit of a different perspective, but hopefully you can hear me. We're now continuing on along this way and journeying upon what lies ahead. We should be still quite a bit long journey to go with Redhead Beach, but we should be approaching Blacksmith eventually soon.
Blacksmiths is patrolled at the southern end of the sandy 9-mile stretch of coastline. It's a stunning and expensive stretch of coast. The unique backdrop of the breakwall and channel entrance adds to its scenic charm, making it an ideal destination. It is easily accessed off the Pacific Highway by turning into Gomorrah Street at the traffic lights at Blacksmiths. There is a accommodation nearby at the tourist park, or alternatively stay in Swansea, Marks Point or Belmont. One of the largest coastal saltwater lakes in the southern hemisphere, Lake Macquarie is surrounded by cozy holiday towns. Enjoy a sunny afternoon in one of the many boats that grace the shimmering water. Catch a wave at one of 4 patrolled beaches. There are a mammoth of 92 towns and villages, 29 public boat ramps, 28 public jetties and wharves of 7 marina berth around Lake Macquarie, making it the perfect holiday destination.
We've officially done Redhead Beach and now in Blacksmith. Yay! Turns out when I looked at the map just now, we're on Blacksmith Beach a bit ago. So it's actually, from the look of it, very, very long, this next section. So great we're finally here. And it turns out behind me is a golf course. So I'm gonna try and get some shots of the golf course while this being along this coastal beach, but we're actually progressing through very, very well. And I just hear an aeroplane go past. So today's been quite nice. It's flying above me as we speak. Cool.
Belmont Golf Club first opened in 1952, and over the years the course has been continually improved to meet the playing expectations of golfers within all levels. Located on the Pacific Highway, approximately 2 hours north of Sydney, Belmont Golf and Bowls is saturated between idyllic Lake Macquarie and Pacific Ocean. Also home to a 18-hole par 72 championship links course set among rolling green fairways and trees, with many of the fairways having the Pacific Ocean as their backdrop. In 2018, the Golf Club and Belmont Bowling Club amalgamated and 2 new covered bowling greens were constructed.
It is now officially midday here, close to 12 o'clock, and I'm actually stopping to eat lunch and charge everything up, but we are officially halfway. I cannot believe I've made it through a bit of Redheads Beach and now into Blacksmith, which we're still in Blacksmith, but we're about halfway into that. There's still quite a lot of progression, but at least now I can sort of sit down, unwind, get everything charged, figure out my next tactic, and then we should be heading on to the next section very, very soon into the video. I must admit, comparing from the second beach walk challenge to the first one had a lot more high up, steep sand dunes, whereas this one's got somewhat of sand dunes, but it's a little bit on the smaller side. Mind you, earlier that was fun going down and like running down it earlier with the GoPro, which I thought was hilarious. Really enjoying Blacksmith, really taking this all very in this plateau of just sand and ocean that you can see behind me. I'm looking forward to the next 2, which will be 9 Mile and Redhead Beach, to see what that last 2 sections of coastal will be about. But for now, I am just going to enjoy relaxing, and then we will continue on the Granda 94 adventure soon.
Belmont is along a sandy peninsula formed by the Tasman Sea on the east. Established in 1825, it was also inhabited by the Awabakal people. As well, in same year earlier, it Reverend Lancelot Edward Theokeld established a mission at Belmont. He achieved small-scale farming of wheat and Indian corn, whilst employed the local Aboriginal people to help him. In 1863, an immigrant from the islands of the coast of Scotland, Thomas Williamson, bought 100 acres of the land, where later in the decade he built a weatherboard guest house which he named Belmont. It's said that he named the guest house after his birthplace. The village of Belmont developed steadily during the mid-1870s. The main part of Williamson's estate was auctioned in 1909 and became the central business district. The earliest was declared on 26 of the 6th, 1918, and encompassed Macquarie, Meude, and Jen Streets, was part portioned. as some coal had been taken from a tunnel in a gully there in 1908, but when the railway reached Belmont in 1916, Williamson decided to subdivide instead. The first auction was held in 1919 and 2 others followed, all being successful due to the lake views. This area was known as Lewer's Estate for many years.
While we're walking along the beach, I thought I'd tell everyone that I just turned 30 years old. Yay! Oh my God, I can't believe that I'm in the 30s era now. And what a great way to start the 30s era, by walking along a coastal beach like this. For those who sent me birthday wishes, thank you so much. I'm forever grateful by everyone supporting me who watches my content, and your wishes meant the world to me. I'm forever grateful for what you've all done, and the support has been very iconic. We've finally made it to 9 Mile. This is the 3rd beach into the progression of it. I don't know a lot about 9 Mile, but it sounds like a very intriguing name to put along this short section of a beach. As I looked on Google Maps, it's not a big section, but it's just a small part of it that leads on to the last part, which is Redhead, which we're coming up to very soon. I'm very thoroughly looking forward to why it's called 9 Mile and to be walking a part of it this evening.
Nine Mile is a lovely beach located in Belmont, Australia. It stretches for approximately 9 miles and features soft white sand. Interesting fact, it's popular for kite surfing due to the strong sea breezes that are often present. The classification is wave dominated, intermediate, and transfer, bar and rip. You can jump into a 4WD and drive along the stretched coastal sands of 9 Mile. As I was walking, I noticed plenty of cars going past me. The beach name by a Holocene 4-dune plain that formed when the shoreline prograded up to 1 kilometre seaweed between 4,000 to 6,000 years ago. In H. Morgan Harris' words, 9 Mile is no exception, with its storm-crushed surf laying waste to the coastline that can't escape. The roar of fury held hostage in white-capped waves, and the howl of unforgiving offshore winds that stiffed sand through their teeth. They are untamed places that force us to forgo comfortable ideals of control and mastery over the natural world, substituting vicious surges of adrenaline in their place, fight or flight coursing through the blood. Ancient instincts override the system and rank survival kicks in.
After 3 beaches, we've finally made it to Redhead Beach. I am so thrilled to finally have gotten to this point. Wow, we've conquered 3 beaches today, and we've got the final leg of Redhead Beach. What a very fascinating name too, Redhead. You know, it's been such a journey, an unexpected one of that, but now we're at to the very final quarter part of seeing this place for what it is. But I've definitely conquered doing 2 beach walk challenges in a row. Let's get to the final section of Redhead Beach.
Established in 1829, Redhead Beach was named for the appearance of its headland, Redhead Bluff, and when viewed from the sea, Awabakal Aboriginal people were the first people of this land. The railway line that connected Redhead with Newcastle and Belmont was closed in 1971. It was converted to a popular walking and cycling path called the Furlength Track that opened in 2009. The name of its location is also derived from the reddish colorization of the headland, especially when seen from the sea. It's also famous for its headland cliff, freshwater creeks, and is home to the Surf Life Saving Club alongside rocky outcrops and a shark tower. Conditions are perfect for surfing, swimming, and fishing. You can view the natural landscape by walking on a boardwalk to the beach to see swans, ducks, and wildlife. The Surf Life Saving Club is one of the oldest on the New South Wales coast. Founded in 1908, it is affiliated with Surf Life Saving Australia. The colours are yellow and blue. The Life Savers were known as the Durham Boys, as most worked in the now closed adjacent Durham coal mine. The first subdivision of the Redhead estate took place in 1911, thereby opening the beach to the public. Today, the area is surrounded by the Awabakal Nature Reserve to the north. The public is, however, welcome with parking and a park adjacent to the surf club. Early industries included a banana orchard and mining. A mine explosion killed 5 people in 1926. The suburb was developed in the late 1940s. The first school opened in 1908. Over the past few years, the suburb has been plagued by a number of fires, including in 2013. Many campsites have been identified at Redhead and numbers of stone implements found, as well as axe sharpening grooves on the upper reaches of the freshwater creek. There was a good rock fishing, and the swamps around the lagoon provided wildfowl. The Aboriginals are believed to have called the area Kinti Iraban.
Here we go, about to touch the very end point of Redhead Beach. And we have officially made it here. I cannot believe it. It's taken me a majority of the whole day, but it feels so good. And the rock formation is really, really great from up close now. Oh, what a great accomplishment. I'm so proud of myself right now. What a beautiful end to our iconic land of Coastal Beach. We did Heads, we did Blacksmith, we did 9 Mile, and we did the final one, which is Redhead Beach. Wow, I'm so shocked right now. Words can't even describe the feeling of what this is like. Overall, I really thoroughly got to experience being on this beach firsthand, in particularly just recording, seeing where it was going to go. But I'm very breathtaking by this moment right now that I've done 2 beach walking challenges, and they both were very, very iconic. This one was just exactly like it was the first one was, so overall not too bad. If you're wanting to do this yourself, make sure to definitely bring a lot of water. I also suggest solid boots because I found it to walk easily. This in particular was very openly coastal beach scenic in that matter. Thank you everyone for watching today. Please let me know in the comments below what you thought, what parts that you liked. And until next time, life's an unexpected journey, and I will see you all on another one of my adventures. Take care everyone, bye.
Check out the Granda 94 socials on TikTok and Instagram, alongside subscribing to this YouTube channel. If like to donate, I have as well a Patreon that all proceeds will contribute to equipment, content and behind the scenes images. Also a merch store via Redbubble that has clothing, magnets and other types of things to check out. Thanks for watching and enjoy looking through many more videos of mine. See you next time.